Hello, everyone.
Hello. Thank you. One concurrent viewer. I think that's us.
Now we're up to 6.
Oh.
Welcome, everyone, to the stream.
Okay.
We're going to continue today building, or what we were doing last week. So you're doing whatever you're doing.
The thing, yes. But first, I have a surprise that was gifted to me by Kaylee. This is the last one of the crab, kitty, emu set, and I will be building these so that it is complete.
Great. But, what a waste of a poly bag.
Yeah, this is $10. Congratulations, DC Can't Build, on being first. Hello, Jack. Hello, Kevin. And hello, is that Alan or Alon?
Do Command plus a couple times. Hello, Eric. Hello, Chris. How are you guys doing today? Hello, everyone. So Paul's going to, I guess, start on his emu. And I'm going to continue on this right here. This is the Crocodile Locomotive. Super cool set. Last time I built that middle thing. I don't know what portion of it it's actually called, because it technically has like a front and a back end that are exactly the same. They just face opposite directions, and then this middle part, which is like a different section. So I built this last time, and then now I have to build each side of the other thing, and I have 3 bags left, plus some tires, or some wheels for the train, and that is it. And then this will all be done, and then Paul's going to do his emu, and then, What is this called?
This is the Death Star Final Battle.
So he's doing the Death Star Final Battle. So, yeah. I guess I get to open my bags now. Now, I just have one number left, but it is 4 bags. Number 4. So, I'll have a big pile of pieces here. Hello.
I can't find the instructions.
Oh, for the... What's the set number?
That's what I searched.
Probably doesn't... Lego.com has instruction things. Go to their instruction finder thing and type in the set number. It might be in there. Or what's the bag say? I think it has a link on the bag or something, doesn't it?
Oh, it might.
Yeah. Hello... I think it's Laylee Racing. I can't quite read from here. Hello, DC Can't Build. Hello, Blue Silver Wolf 92. Thank you, DC, for 2K. That's right, we reached 2,000 subscribers very recently. That was on, I want to say it was like Thursday or so that we hit 2,000, which the journey to 1,000 felt pretty quick, actually. And then after we got to 1, it felt like it slowed down quite a bit. But I think towards the end here it helped to... It sped up a little bit, which is pretty cool. And so thank you to everyone who has subscribed and who's supported the channel and stuff and all that fun stuff.
Does anyone ever actually take the survey on Lego.com?
I have once or twice, yeah.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Ah, yes, I found it.
Good.
All right, the emu can be completed. It might be an ostrich, but I'm calling it an emu.
Oh, it doesn't say?
Nope.
Oh.
No giveaways. We aren't at the moment planning on doing anything for 2K.
No, nothing for 2K. Once we get to 3K, that'll be one where we do something, and then 5K, if we ever get there, will definitely be a big kind of celebration thing, and that'll be a larger thing. Kind of like we did for 1K, we'll have giveaways and stuff. But 3K, we'll do something as well. We just need to think before we get there. We had a lot of things in the works right now for the 2K, so we just didn't have time to actually do anything for 2K.
You mean you have a lot of things going on while we got to being 2K?
Right, that's what I tried. Yeah,
yes.
That's what I was trying to say. There's too many things going on at the moment that we aren't able to do that. All right, I think I opened up all the bags, so I can actually do this now.
But trust me, it will be worth it. There's a lot of cool things in the pipeline.
Yeah, I'm excited for the 3K stuff. Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, should be pretty fun. And then 5K, like, if we get there, I want to do something huge. And I don't know what yet, but, like, I don't know. I want to do something really cool. So I have to build, I believe, 2 pretty much identical train ends here. One for the front, one for the back. I'm wondering if I should do them both at the same time, or if I should just do this one and then maybe do this one too. I'm not entirely sure. I'll probably do one at a time and then go back and do the same thing again, just so I don't miss anything on any of them. But that's, might not be the most efficient way to do it, though.
What, doing them both separately?
Yeah, doing them once and
That's
then
how I always do everything.
Yeah. Because, like, this is... I've done it where you have, like, 2 of them that are ready. Like, you know, you have, like, one... I don't know. You have 2 small things to make. I'll do them at the same time. But these are, like, 2 decent portions of the train, so I'm not... I'll do them separate. That's what I'm working on anyway, so...
Jack Wilkinson wants to know, when will you do the next garage tour?
I think... It is on our schedule, meaning it's coming out in the next 2 weeks. I think it's next week. It's actually been written down on our schedule of stuff to do, so it is planned. I don't know the date of it, but it is coming, and I know I've been saying it's coming, but it's actually written down on our schedule now for... It might be this week, actually. It might be... It's not Monday. I know it's not Monday.
I have Brickside Chat this week, don't
Yeah,
I?
you got to do that tonight.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
It's maybe Wednesday or Friday on the schedule, though, so that really, really soon. I know it's been like a lot of delays and stuff. If you're part of our Patreon, there will be a Patreon video coming out as well ahead of time, so you guys get to see all that content first, and you know, some other exclusive stuff that won't be shown on the channel. It's been a little while since we posted on Patreon anything big like a video and stuff, so that'll be done as well really soon. We've just had like a lot of moving parts to try to line up in the past couple days, or past couple weeks at least. But yeah, we're almost done, and we have some news that we'll definitely share on Patreon. So for those of you like Chris, I know you're here. Everyone else who's here that's a patron, you guys will see some stuff in the future very soon with our adjusting of our store and stuff.
Leeli wants to know, what are the best tips for starting what are your best tips for finding great sales?
What would you say for that one?
I would say, well, if you live anywhere except where we live, apparently, going to Walmart, we have had horrible Walmart sales recently, but everyone else seems to be doing quite well. But other than that, I would say, honestly, looking online is pretty great. There's really not like a secret search engine that we use or anything like that.
No,
it really is just time, and as you go by, you'll learn, you know, who the eBay sellers are and how, you know, who to watch and what websites to visit. That I would say on the whole, look on eBay, make sure that you are getting a good deal when you are purchasing from eBay, and go and check out your local Walmarts in person.
Yeah, I'd say same thing there. You just have to keep looking. I think a lot of it is like you get discouraged that you can't find a sale or something, and like you want to give up. You just have to like... The truth is, a lot of it is just spend a lot of time, and what I do is I have a spreadsheet thing, and I made a video on it at some point, and I don't know what it's called, to be honest, but just... The spreadsheet is essentially the part out, or the part number, and then the next column is the part out... Or purchase price, and the next one's part out value, and then I have a third column that, you know, it tells me how many times multiple it is. So I will go like through Walmart's website, and then, you know, Walmart website is not the same as what's in store, but I'll go through like the Kohl's website. Like I'll do different things like that, and occasionally you'll find like one thing that is worth it, and you know, you really do have to spend a lot of time going through and stuff. But going into the store is definitely the best.
Yeah. I would agree. And Just Bricks wants to say that he is watching from Six Flags tonight.
Oh, nice.
Why are you watching us instead of enjoying Six Flags? Well, I guess lines.
Yeah, he's got the lines he's got to wait in. That's awesome. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Toby Dudenhofer wants to know if we have found the best number of sets to part out for quick sales on the more unique parts.
Best...
I assume that he's asking what's the best number to purchase sets in.
So I think I think we talked about this a lot last week.
Yeah.
Initially, I had always said, like, and it was our rule, and is, I think, shifting. 8 times, or 8 of the same type of set was our thing. We'd try to get at least 8. Like, if we could only get 7 or 6, it's like, it wasn't the end of the world, but, like, we always... If we had the ability to, we'd aim to get 8. Now, this made sure that we were not running out of a specific part in our set, or in our store. So, like, we for sure had at least 8 of a piece in our store. If this piece only came with this one piece in this set, we had 8 of them. So it's not like we had a ton of one-off lots with one piece in them. But we've since shifted a little bit, because the problem is we have less variety than our lot variety. Like, well, our piece count's 150 whatever thousand it is right now. Our lot variety is lower than we would like.
Yeah, there are much smaller stores with the same amount of lots we have.
Right.
And stores of comparable size have triple our lot variety. So we've kind of realized that maybe we made a miscalculation and are thinking about how to correct that. If you just saw our most recent video, one of our most recent videos, is it still the most recent one? We got some bulk from Legoland, and we've been doing that, and that will probably add a lot of lot variety to our store. And I would recommend that you focus on variety, to be honest. Now, that's saying don't just buy one of something, because it is very annoying to just have one of something. But
right.
Less is probably better. I think our new thing going forward may be around 4.
Probably.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think we will have a rule, and we've had a rule for a while. Obviously, it was like 8 times, but we had the rule of, like, pretty much never buy just one of a set, unless it's like a incredibly good deal. But you have to remember, and maybe this is once you get to be a bigger store is where you remember this. Before, like, I don't know, it depends, I guess. But when you're doing your store and you're actively parting something out, you're spending the time to get the drawers out and to put the pieces in those drawers, and all that kind of stuff. So you have to think about if the parts, or if you're spending the time right now to part out this one copy of this set, let's say it takes you 1 hour. If you add another copy, you're not going to have to spend 1 hour additional. You know, you're not going to spend exactly 1 hour more. You're going to spend more time, but it's not doubling your time. So you also have to think about that. If you're just thinking about, you know, just trying to get a ton of lots in your store, you're probably going to spend a lot of time parting out just one copy of a set, having to upload, and then go do it again and again and again. So, at least for us, I know the upload process takes a while.
Yeah.
So it's like if we have the sets to part out, we're going to part them out because it's not wasting extra time.
Lily says, we don't have Walmart in the Netherlands. I'm currently focusing on minifigs, making about a euro to 2 per sold item. If you don't have Walmart, we really need to someday Google what the equivalents are in every country.
I know there's other people in this chat right now who are, you know, European sellers and stuff. There's a store over there that's not Walmart, but I think Walmart owns it. And I think it's similar in terms of, like, what they do, but I'm not 100% confident on that. If someone wants to let us know what that is, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But if you don't have access to that, then, like I said, eBay's a great one. If you can somehow manage to find a wholesaler, that's great. I know someone in our chat managed to find a toy store that was willing to do a wholesale. We have not had that luck, but if you can manage to get one of those, that's fantastic.
Yeah. It's
also, hello, Chris.
It's Ben from not just Bricks, but Ben. I can't remember what his name is. It's Ben something. But essentially, he went and he approached a store, like a local toy store in his area, and they said they made a deal. So they're marking he's essentially getting the wholesale price of Lego, as long as he orders a minimum of, like, I think it's like a 500 pound
ASDA
or 500 euro
or ASDA is the Walmart equivalent.
Okay. Asda is UK.
Yeah, it's no longer owned
by Walmart. Oh, cool. Interesting. Okay. Well, then I don't know if there is a Walmart equivalent. I'm sure there is, and you'd have to look for. I mean, there are tons of other YouTube channels for people in the UK, or not UK, but European area. So I would definitely say take a look at that, because personally I don't know, unfortunately. What was I talking about? Oh, the wholesale thing. Essentially, if he spends at least 500 euros or 500 pounds, I can't remember if he was UK. I think it's UK. So if he spends at least 500 pounds, he gets the wholesale price plus like 10%. They take their 5 to 10% that they want on it, but it's a great deal. And what he uses that for is specifically when he doesn't have other stock coming in. And if we could find something like that, that would be awesome, because then we have relatively consistent stock, you know, whenever we need it. And I mean,
that's fantastic.
That's what you want, I think, is to always have stock to part out.
Brick Freedom is here. Oh,
Brick
he's the
Freedom.
one that said
Welcome.
Asda is no longer owned by Walmart.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the stream. We're excited to use your platform. We're still waiting. But yeah, hopefully soon we can use yours and get back on Brick Owl. A lot of sellers have had good luck on Brick Owl, and a lot of sales from Brick Owl, and I'm hoping soon we can get back on there.
Yeah. It would be great.
Yeah, definitely ready to get back on there. Sorry, I'm like trying to talk and concentrate on my building.
It's technically my job to be doing chat, but I'm also trying to concentrate on my building. I've been given a mandate that I need to finish today, so.
Yeah, we can both finish today, so like why not? Why not finish? Nope.
Hello, Dylan.
Hello, Dylan. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, everyone else. Brick Vibe.
Hello,
Brick Vibe.
Hello, Brick Vibe. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I forget to do music every single time. I gotta like write it down. I only remember when we're streaming, because like in that moment where it's silent for a minute, or for a few seconds while Paul's reading or whatever, I'm like, oh, they have nothing to listen to, and then it's like, I don't know, but we'll get music eventually. Just another thing to add to the list of stuff to remember to do.
Hello, Miguel. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Miguel. So like right now it's silent.
Yep.
That's what the music is needed for. Is anyone building anything right now? I know there's a few people who tune in occasionally and they're like, hey, I'm watching you and I'm building this. Or are you guys parting anything out? What are you guys doing right now as we are building these? It's always interesting to see what you guys do. I like we know Just Bricks is currently at Six Flags.
Yes.
And we currently here building in the garage. And what is everyone else doing?
It is very hot.
It is really hot in the garage, yeah. Like super duper hot. The problem is with the way we're facing right now, the large garage door is over there. So the sun rises behind us and it goes over the house and it sets in that direction, meaning as we progress through our stream,
more of these.
Later in the afternoon, good.
Just like Hogwarts, I can't escape the circular stickers.
As we continue throughout the afternoon, the sun will end that way. So if the garage is cracked, there's a small gap above the garage door too, or like in the middle, and we'll have like a line shine on the table and like go up from the table up through our faces. So it's very inconvenient, and the heat is supposed to die down a little bit in the next week for like a day probably. That'll be it. It won't be like long term. Climate change is real.
Let's see. Jack says he can't stay long, just came to pop in. Goodbye.
Welcome and goodbye.
Yep. Miguel asks, do you have any plans to do a part out live again?
Yes, I do. Part of that has been with me trying to get the garage done as well and cleaning stuff up. We've also started, there's actually sets I have set aside to part out live. So yes, that'll definitely happen again. I would love for it to happen this week. I don't think I can do it this week, so we're going to probably go with next week. But I've been wanting to do that. The problem is I made a promise that when I do it, I'm going to show you guys the screen as I'm also uploading, which unfortunately involves a little bit more setup for me. So I have to know that I have pretty much the entire day, not the entire day, but like a while to set up and test it, make sure everything works, and have maybe some music in the background and all that stuff. So, but yes, there will be another part out live. I just made promises that are hard to keep, so now I need to do the extra work to get them done.
Will Harper says, what's up, guys?
Hello, Will. Welcome to the stream.
Satoshi says, I am parting out the 2005 Sandcrawler for my store.
Nice. How many copies of that do you have? Or do you do used? I don't know if you've actually said. Part of it, too, is, like, I know a lot of sellers that sell used, that when they find like one set that's like mostly complete, they just part it out as used, which is interesting.
Lily says, do you guys have certain items that sell really well? I see my Star Wars plates sell pretty well.
I don't know what your Star Wars plates are. Star Wars plates? Do you know what those are?
Not off the top. Are they the little things that come in the UCS type things? Maybe?
Oh, maybe.
The data sheets?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but we do have, like, dark bluish gray, bricks, plates, that kind of stuff, like, always sells. Maybe this is what you're talking about. A lot of people like to make Star Wars mocks, and those are, like, literally always selling. We don't have, like, dark bluish gray bricks ever in stock, to be honest. You know, the truth is, since we've started, we do a schedule now where we're in here 2 days a week each, at least. But it's our job that day for that designated person to pick orders. So I'm only picking orders 2 days a week. So I actually don't, like, it's harder for me to see patterns now because I don't know what you're picking. I don't know what Kyle's picking. You don't know what I'm picking. Like, it actually makes it harder. We do have a spreadsheet and stuff we can go look through. And maybe I should do that, and we can figure out what really does sell and stuff. But you know, basic things like bricks, like that kind of stuff does sell. Why does this not seem right at all?
Let's see. Just Brick says that he has the unlimited admission, 50% off, 3 free skip past the line, and discounted tickets for friends at Six Flags. So
you got it all.
Yeah. Just one. Satoshi says just one, and I'm 95% used in reference to the Sandcrawler.
Gotcha.
Toby says, thanks for the advice. One more question. Do you know if there's any benefit to parting out sets from only one theme? So if you did Speed Champs, people would come to you for all car builds. I would say no, because the truth is they can get those parts anywhere, so you will be more successful if you just have a higher variety, because most LEGO parts are used in multiple things. So it's usually better to just go for variety rather than try and super specialize like that. Do you agree?
Yeah, if you're going to go something like Technic, not every seller has like every Technic piece. So if you're planning for something like that, yeah, but if you're or like Bionicle, if you wanted to specialize in Bionicle, there are very few themes that you can kind of specialize in. Did he specifically say cars?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speed
so
Champions.
Cars, Speed Champions, like, I mean, it's convenient for those who need it, but like Paul just said, those parts come in a lot of sets. So it's not like you are exclusively the only store that people can go get all they need from. There's all of the people, like, that have that stuff too. So not to say that that would be bad. It just probably wouldn't help you. I guess it could hurt if people need other pieces that never come in Speed Champions and they're trying to build something else. Like, you have to just understand that people aren't only going to come to your store if they like Speed Champions. Hopefully, you probably want people to come to your store for anything they're building.
Yeah. Brick Vibe agrees the exception to specialization would be Technic.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, that's my opinion. And, like, we definitely don't specialize in anything. People have asked us, what's your favorite set to part out? Or, like, do you try to only part out a certain theme of a set? And no, we part out
whatever sells.
Pretty much whatever, yeah. We've slowed down. Initially, we parted out some Friends sets. Not the ideas, but the LEGO branded Friends sets. A lot of those parts don't sell well just because, well, a couple reasons. One, the market is generally like super flooded with those sets because those go on clearance and stuff. And then in addition to that, most people aren't necessarily looking for, you know, bright pink, magenta pieces like, or very specialized pieces from the Friends sets. So we kind of
avoid those.
Yeah, somewhat avoid those in a way.
Same with the trolls.
Right, same idea with trolls. Things like that. Are there other themes? There's probably other stuff.
A lot of the kid-oriented kid-oriented themes that have unique parts, like larger parts and stuff. Not Duplo, but there are some sets that, in my opinion, kind of straddle the line. Yeah. If you know what I mean. And I would say that on the whole, we kind of avoid those sets.
Yeah, like some of the junior sets. Some of the junior sets are really good because they have printed elements in them. And, you know, obviously they're not stickered, which some of those sell really well, but you have to do your research and look into those and see if those parts do sell. Because some of the junior sets come with like 80 pieces, but the problem is some of those pieces are so specialized in what they have to be used for that no one's ever going to buy those pieces unless they're looking for, like, almost to rebuild that set. So
Lily says, thanks for the stream. Interesting info is appreciated. I'm out. Good luck with the build.
Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, some sets we try to avoid.
That's it.
Okay.
I had to study that for a while. Just Brick says that it's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Lucky.
I wish.
It is.
It's got to be in the 80s. Actually, it might not be right now, but today.
Right, actively, in this exact moment. Well, it might be still. The thing is, the problem is, like, right now there's no airflow through the garage, so there's no breeze. So it feels hotter because we don't have that garage door cracked. So, like, yeah,
it's rough.
It's rough. Yeah, today actually wasn't as hot as it has been the past few days. But it was still warm, for sure. It was 97 the other day. Which, we live right by the beach. Like, we're, I don't know, what, half a mile, if that, from the beach? Like, we're right at the beach.
Yeah.
So
less than 2 minutes by car.
Yeah, no, you should just walk. It's
yeah.
Just, like, no, there's no, yeah, so for it to get 97 here like it did the other day is, like, ridiculous. And it never does that.
Yeah. It's horrible. I hate the heat, like, a lot. Evan knows this.
Yep.
And I have just been dead the last couple days.
Yeah, I do not like the heat, but, like, Paul he can't function.
Yeah,
I can still function at least.
If it's over, like, 75, my brain just is done.
Yep. So yeah, 60 sounds great right now. That would be incredible.
Awesome.
I would love that. It is getting cooler at nights finally, which is nice. Like, it's starting to get to the point where, like, you are somewhat cold, which is perfect. Like, I love that. Because there were many nights there, like, within the past month or so, where it's, like, just so hot, like, 100% of the time.
Cannot sleep.
Like, even at, like, 1 a.m., it's, like, still 80 degrees outside. It's, like, that's the worst.
We'll see whether or not it actually gets cold, though.
Right.
It really depends on the winter.
Right.
Some winters are cold. Some winters are just a continuation of fall, and then it's hot again.
Right. And then our cold is not actually cold. It's, like, between 40 and 50 at night. That's our cold. And, like,
occasionally
60 in the day.
During a cold winter here, it can get into the 30s. That happens.
Not often, though. But, yeah, it happened,
no,
like,
there'll be
a couple
an
years
occasional
ago.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was working overnights outside during, like, that month of it being freezing. Yeah, it was cold. Yeah.
I wonder if
I way
probably
prefer
won't.
that, though.
I don't know whether it's El Nino or El Nino right now. I was wondering whether or not we'll get.
It's the one where it's supposed to be really dry.
Okay.
I don't remember which one that is.
Neither do I.
But yeah.
It's not going to be rainy.
It's not supposed to rain here this winter. I mean, it will a little, I'm sure, but though it doesn't rain here much anymore.
No, but during wet years, there will be like 1 week out of the year where it just floods. Well, not floods, but
actually, that's
our
true.
version of flooding. Probably not.
Well,
rural
there is
areas.
actual flooding, where it's like I'll get it on my phone, like the Amber Alert, but like the emergency alert thing, where it's like flooding in whatever areas, and we're not in like an area that floods, but actually, quite a bit. When it's like really raining, there's a lot of areas that do actually flood.
And of course, it's California, so nobody knows how to drive in the rain. So.
Oh yeah. Once any water falls from the sky,
it's just over.
It's over. Yeah, we are beyond screwed after that.
Will says, weather is good now. Can it stay this way forever?
Not here, please.
It's too hot.
I don't know. I like the winters. Like, I've never lived somewhere where there's, like, snow and all that stuff, but I enjoy the winter that we get. The lack of heat is really what it is. It's not cold, but it's a lack of heat.
And that's the important part.
Right. You have to wear a jacket sometimes. That's the best.
Yeah.
I way prefer jackets. Like, I usually wear jackets all the time.
I haven't seen you in one
because it's too hot this year.
Yeah, but that didn't used to matter when you were younger. You would just wear a jacket no matter. So would I, though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hot. That's all I can tell you.
I'm in Maryland. Snow shoveling sucks.
Yeah.
Never had to do that. That's one chore.
Yeah, I've never had to shovel I've never had to continuously shovel throughout a winter or something. But I have been.
It did snow here once. Do you remember?
That wasn't snow though. It was like
very
hail.
Okay.
It was like,
but it was a lot.
Right. It was a lot, but yeah, it did look like snow totally. Yeah. It was like on the beach. It totally looked like snow, which was pretty cool. I've shoveled snow like if my family or whatever we'd go on vacation, and like we'd have to shovel snow to either get into the house because it was totally snowed in, or it would snow us in while we're there, and we'd have to like shovel it out. And I loved it. Like I loved shoveling snow. It was just like so fun to find this pathway in this area.
Now try doing it every day.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'm sure it becomes a
waking up at 4 a.m. in order to get to your car for work.
Yeah,
at,
no,
like
that
8.
would be bad. But yeah.
Brick Vibe says it's 43 here right now, and it's supposed to be 28 tonight. You actually have to use a heater.
Yeah, 28's pretty cold.
I wonder if we'll be able to use the fireplace this year.
Right. Yeah. Probably not would be my guess.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. A lot of repetition in this building, and I'm currently only building one of the two. I'm starting to think I should have done both of them at the same time.
Do you think you're going to be able to finish?
Yeah, I'll finish. How many more bags do you have? 2? Yeah, I'll finish. It's just like this was definitely not the most efficient way to do this, but it is what it is, I guess.
Ben T says, "Hi guys."
Hey Ben, we were just talking about you actually. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Hello Hugo, welcome to the stream.
And Brick Film Ben is here as well. The Bens have
all
arrived.
the Bens are here. I'm working on the train, and I'm currently saying that it was a bad decision. I was only going to make one side at a time. Well, actually, correction. I'm currently making one side at a time. I should have just done both at the same time, but I made the mistake of not doing that. So,
Brick Film Ben says, "This is different. You are on the opposite sides of the table than normal." Yes, we are.
Yeah. So usually, what we do is whoever's reading the chat is on this side. Now, in the past, you were building your big set.
Yes.
And I was building a smaller set, so I would sit on this side because I could build slower. At this point, we have roughly same size sets actually, so there's less. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Initially, the thought was I was going to build this. Paul was going to focus on chat, but it's hard to focus on chat when you're building.
Yeah.
That's why the small. Like if you missed it, he built his emu today. That's creepy.
We are taking a break from Harry Potter, but we will be returning to it. It's not done.
Yeah, you're halfway done with it, right?
Yeah.
Roughly.
Exactly halfway, I think.
Oh, halfway.
Or at least I'm done with. Excuse me. I'm done with the second Harry Potter. My voice has been cracking again recently. I think it's puberty mark 2.
Nice.
Ben says he was just packing an order for Doug.
Nice.
Doug hasn't. Was Doug on stream last time?
Doug doesn't usually come on streams too often.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But he orders so much. It's very interesting in the Discord. If you guys are here and you don't know we have it already, I'm sure most of you do. We have a Discord. If you want to join it, it's pretty interesting to see other people in the community and what they're doing and stuff. But Doug, like constantly, every single day, I swear he's like, "This is my haul for today," and he takes a picture and shows. It's honestly really interesting.
He is gonna have such a huge store when he opens.
Right. I'm starting to get confused as to what he's doing for his store versus what's just personal collection now, because a lot of it he's buying is also personal. So it's a little confusing. But he's gonna have a lot of stuff. Like he hasn't, and I mentioned this a while ago, I think. He started his store in a time, or in a, sorry, he didn't start his store, but he started, like, interacting with the community and stuff in a time before he started his store. So he's going to know everything. Like, I guess what I'm saying is I started my store and then started being part of YouTube, like, or not being part of it, but watching people and stuff like that. So he's doing all his research and stuff well ahead of time, and like knowing what sells, what doesn't sell, knowing what are good and bad things to do before he starts the store, which is brilliant. Yeah, and he's retired, so he's like, I mean, he's just like, he's totally set up like to succeed when he opens his store, which I don't think he said is going to be till next year, but
he's gonna.
I mean, the amount of parts he has coming in like every week is just crazy.
Yeah. Brickfilm Ben says, or at least excuse me. I don't understand. It's probably a reference to something I said earlier, but the heat's messing with my head.
It is also hard that chat is like you guys, like I'm saying this right now, and you guys aren't going to see that for 15 more seconds, or like 10 to 15 seconds, or roughly. So
and
when
then you
guys
see
chat,
our reply,
and then we see your thing, and then it's like it's so hard to have conversations because chat's so delayed. It's unfortunate.
Just be glad that you aren't writing letters. Today I placed this piece. Oh no.
Oh no, what? Oh, that's an important piece. Does it go under here?
Let's find out.
It's always bad when you end up with like an important piece at the end and you know it was like necessary. So that was a lot of your Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, and it ended up so far working out pretty well.
So far it's working out, yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna chalk that piece up to strangeness.
Well, is this the same thing? Is that the same design?
Pretty much.
Oh no.
Ben T says, got my drawers and dividers as well as cart bought now for... I'm really bad at reading chat.
Yeah.
Got my drawers and dividers as well as cart bought now for the store move. Not too much else. He bought a cart for his store, which he is moving.
Good job, Paul.
You know, I think I need to read the whole message first.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm really not doing a good job of proving my high reading comprehension here.
No, not at all. Yeah, I think, Ben, it was you last time that was talking with us about moving the parts and how scary that was for us and how it actually screwed some of our stuff up. But good luck. When is your move again? Did you say the end of... Oh, no. The end of October?
He says that he replied to you on Discord about something.
Oh, okay, cool. Honestly, I probably looked at it, like, for a second, and then I forgot about it, and then... Okay, yeah, I'll have to really... it was very long. It was a long message. I'll have to read that. Thank you. Sorry for, like, being slow. But thank you so much for replying and, like, being willing to share that with me and stuff.
Brickfilm Ben asks, do you like the Avengers Tower set? I think I've only seen it once.
Look it up. I personally, not a huge fan. It's not my favorite set.
How many times should you allow a scam caller to call you before you pick up? Because, you know, the Google ID says call from known scam caller. And I get this from the same number every day, like 2 or 3 times. And I'm trying to figure out whether I should just pick up and listen to what they have to say.
Probably. Get it over with.
LEGO Avengers Tower.
This piece just keeps coming up. Oh my
Moving on October 30th.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. End of October. Cool. Yeah. I'm curious to see.
Oh, that's quite large. Oh, that's an eBay upgrade.
That's
Never
not,
mind.
yeah.
That's
it. Yeah. Yeah. Personally, for me, the Avengers Tower is not like anything I would buy.
Yeah.
Though I'm not huge into superhero stuff either. So actually, I don't know if there's any superhero sets I would buy. If I'm totally honest with you.
I guess, I mean, it could be a cool shelf piece, but like I would rather put or think tower if I was going to build a tower.
Do they have it?
Yeah, but it's pretty bad. It's from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that's the big one you don't like.
That's the big one that's the big one that like it's like an upgrade or modification or whatever. That's quite good. AutoMine Studios said, "What did I miss?" That depends on when you were here last. We are paused on Harry Potter for the moment. We're taking a 2 or 3 week break. This is week 2 of that break, so maybe we'll be back next week or the week after that. But Evan is building the Crocodile Locomotive, and I'm building the Death Star Final Duel. And then we will be moving back to Hogwarts at some point.
Yeah, and I still have a lot of little sets to build.
Yeah.
So a lot of Skyline sets. Those will be coming soon.
Hugo, Hugo Frappiere says, "Evan, how long should I wait for a buyer to pay his invoice before canceling it?"
So what we do is we give them so if we send the invoice, we'll wait probably 48 hours before we'll send some sort of reminder. After that reminder, we will send a second reminder at the 5th day of them not paying. After that 5th day, we haven't had this problem, but I would say by day 7 we would cancel the order or file the non-paying buyer thing. I would say no longer than a week. 5 days to a week is what I would say is good. I think technically BrickLink says after 7 days you can cancel the order, so I think that's the official number. But yeah, if they're not paying it by day 5, unless they're actually something happened and they're not seeing the email or something, I would assume that they're not going to pay it. So I would say no more than 5 days, 7 days max.
Yeah. Evan, I need that towel.
What? Oh. Okay, so I have built... Well, that's not right.
Did you make an oopsie? Satoshi says, "Why don't you like regular Orthanc?" Well, I mean, it's cool, but it's not as cool as it could be. It's missing a lot. I think that it's rather small for Orthanc. And it doesn't close. It's just a front. There's no back to it, which irritates me. I want a complete thing, not just half of a thing, because then I can put it anywhere in any direction I want. I don't have to worry about figuring out which way is the display side and arranging my room in thus manner. I would rather just have a large thing. So yeah, that's why I think that it's kind of an injustice.
Alright, I guess I've finished this, or one of the 2 front/back cars. I'll show it to you guys real quick. You won't be able to see this, but there's gaps underneath this brown part to the wheelbase where it doesn't really click on all the way. I feel like I did something wrong potentially, because on the picture on the front it doesn't show those gaps, but it also doesn't show a part there. It could just be that they made it dark in the picture so that you couldn't see the gap there.
I have a very important question from chat.
Yeah.
Evan, are you hiding something underneath your hat? You never take it off.
No, there's nothing except bad hair today.
No,
I don't hide anything under my hat. Good question, though. Who was that?
That was Brickfilm Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin responded in the 1,000 sub stream he was not wearing it.
That's right. That is true. And yeah, that day, that was, oh man, that was before I got my haircut, it was probably 6 months of no haircut, which was a mistake. But yeah, I didn't wear it in the 500, or 1,000 subscriber special. Right, now I have to go back and redo this same thing I just did. That was not an efficient way to do that.
Brickfilm Ben asks, have you ever interacted with the brick filming community? It's a great place, and I'm animating while watching stream.
No, not really. I haven't. Is that
stop motion?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that the stop motion stuff? I think stop motion is actually really, really cool, and I've wanted to try it. The thing is, it's it's so much work and time, and I don't know. It is really cool, but it's a lot. I
forgot to build Palpatine.
What?
Yep. I'm missing a cape.
Well,
who doesn't have a cape?
I don't think Luke has a cape.
Luke does not have a cape.
Yeah, we gave Luke a cape.
I'm sorry. I guess I don't know my Star Wars lore.
What was the question? What were we talking about?
Have you ever interacted with the stop motion?
Oh yeah, no, I have not. I do watch some of them though. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Palpatine has a unique skin color.
It's like a little yellow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wonder what color that is.
It's probably Palpatine skin color.
Palpatine skin. There are a lot of colors of Lego though. Like I was looking through, or I clicked on something on BrickLink and there's like this massive list of like Lego colors and it just scrolls for like ever. And like I don't even know how you pick what's what. Like
big color wall.
Just a huge thing of colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
His mask is also unique, or his hood.
Interesting.
His hood does not have, it's not sealed at the bottom. It's open, and I've never seen that before. Maybe that's common now. I don't know. I haven't built a Star Wars set in a long time. See?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, that's actually something I've realized once getting back into Lego, that like there's so many pieces and like new elements that were just not there when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's almost confusing now because it's like you want this one piece. Actually, I was trying to build something in studio and it was this one piece that I wanted and they had it and stuff, but then there was like this other piece that was like the same piece, but they no longer made this old piece and I had to get the new one because it would have been so expensive to get the old one. But like it makes it so much harder now because it's like just barely different molds from years ago. But now if you want the older piece, it costs more. And the problem is with Studio, you know, you want that certain piece and then it goes and looks for that piece and then it looks like it's going to cost $5,000 when it doesn't need to be $5,000 because there's all these different mold types. It's very hard. It's too much to remember.
Okay. Sorry.
Taking like a deep breath to read chat.
It's really hot. Nin Jordan wants to know, have you guys decided what you're doing with the large storage heads?
So, no. But someone did mention we should do some sort of giveaway thing with them, so that could be part of what 3,000 is. I doubt those would sell. I'd be very surprised if those sell, but we'll do probably some sort of giveaway thing. I don't know. We still need to have some sort of discussion, I guess, with what we're going to do with 3,000 when we hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel. But it could be we could have some fun with that, I think. And that'll probably be where the heads come into play. Because I don't think they'll sell.
Can you turn them into masks?
Probably.
I think Halloween special. We just do a normal stream, but wearing those. And it'll be terrifying enough.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing yet.
Have you seen that one image of the realistic Lego figure?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay, I gotta show you this. We need a little thing so that we can share images.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Kyle and I talked about a little device thing where we could just have like a secondary laptop, something plugged in. It's like a small mixer essentially, and we could just, and that would make it very easy to share things with each other and with the audience. It was actually nice having Kyle here last time. He was showing us things as you guys would bring it up. Oh yeah, that's terrifying. I keep knocking over your water.
Its name is Bubba.
You put it in a bad spot.
Its name is Bubba.
Bubba.
Okay.
You spend a lot of time reading chat, but not saying chat.
I'm so. Do you want me to read all of the conversations that are happening between people?
Sure.
Okay, we'll start at the top. Hey guys, just got here. That's from Nin Jordan.
Welcome, Nin Jordan. I'm going to reply as if we haven't heard any of these.
Kevin Who says, in the 1000 sub stream, I don't think he was wearing it.
Correct. No hat worn.
Nin Jordan's Block Shop says, have you guys decided what you're doing with the large storage heads?
Actually, Jordan, did you see Brickatech's video of him unboxing or unpackaging? Hold on. Unpackaging the BrickLink orders. I thought that was a cool video. And I saw that he placed an order from your store in there too, which is super cool.
Can I continue now?
Yes, you can continue now.
Okay.
I just had to say that.
I lost my place.
Good.
Kevin Who says, at BrickFilmBen. Automine Studios says, under his hat is a second more majestic hat.
No one knows that, but you're onto something.
Brickfilm Ben says, I'm animating a Lego Minecraft video right now. I'm currently at 600 pictures.
Dang. How many pictures are your normal?
Nope.
No, see, this is, you have to read those things because that's how we have a conversation. How many pictures is your, or how many like total images do you expect, or frames do you expect to have your final video at?
Will Harper says, message redacted. At Great Brick Lab, torso search function just hit 1,000 lines of code. Oh, let's figure it out. Okay.
Wow.
Ben T says, those big heads sell pretty well on Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
Kevin Hoos says, you could hide a mystery set inside the minifig head.
That'd be kind of fun.
Ben T says, I sell them used for 10 to 15 each within a day or two of listing them.
Wow.
Will Harper says, message redacted.
What are you removing, Will?
if it wasn't something really embarrassing, I actually do want to know what it was. Brickfilm Ben says it'll probably have a good 2,000 frames.
Nice.
Reimer, I'm just going to call you Reimer, says hello.
Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm currently building this thing. It's a train.
It goes vroom.
It goes chugga chugga choo choo.
Yeah.
And Paul is currently building some Star Wars set, which I don't remember what's
Death
called.
Star Final Duel.
The Death Star Final Duel.
Or Final Battle. I changed it every time, I think. So, Brickfilm Ben, I have a question. Are you going to be using that new AI...
No.
Crawling in my skin. Okay. Are you going to be using that new AI tool that does really good interpolation?
What is that called? Or like, what is that in? Is it in Adobe or what?
No, it's its own thing specifically for Lego.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I was wondering whether or not...
interprets the frames in between?
Yeah, you can boost 15 to 60. And it looks pretty good.
Alright, I'll re-chat, no worries.
Sorry, I'm looking up the video.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell everyone what it's called so they can look it up too if they want to.
Yeah, tons of repetition in this train. But if you like trains, so far, this is honestly potentially one of my favorite... Here's the thing, I love the Maersk train. I mentioned that 1,000 times. Where's the parts? But this is a really cool one as well. I'm going to most likely do the modification where it closes this gap right here. You can probably see that. There's a gap between this front car and this middle car. And it uses the little cheese slope pieces to kind of angle around the middle section there. So I'll do that most likely. I think I need to get some parts for that. I don't believe it's in the set. So I'll do that, and that'll be the only modification I make to this. I'm probably not going to power it up. Unless at some point, there's a city or something I could run it in. But at the moment, no. It won't be powered up. It'll just be the train. But this is a really cool set. Oh, I've actually seen this, I think. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm looking up, the video is called Boosting Stop Motion to 60 FPS using AI. It's pretty cool.
And that is a program that can be downloaded and stuff?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's open source, I think.
You should make a stop motion.
Oh, that's so much work. Maybe. Maybe I could boost one frame to 60.
But you don't need 60 frames per second. Shoot it at 24. Like, I guess, that's my opinion, is 24 frames is perfect. You don't need to go higher than that unless you're doing something like for sports or something where it needs, like gaming maybe needs to be higher frame rate. But if you're just doing, like, I would actually almost go along the lines with some Lego stop motion looks good with that little jitter.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of still tell it's stop motion. So I wouldn't go stop motion to 60, I don't think. I'd go maybe shoot at like 12 and go to 24, or shoot at 9 and go to 18. just something where it's like barely missing some of those frames, so you still notice a little bit of the jitteriness. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Will Harper never told us what message he redacted. Must have been pretty bad.
Huh. Not good. So we've started going through some of the...
You started talking at the exact same time.
That's okay. That's okay. We started going through some of the new, or the pick-a-brick stuff. I don't know, the 24 whatever pounds of Lego we bought from Legoland, Florida. And just as like most people are having, I guess not problems with, but like are observing, there's a decent amount of pieces that are just like non-sellable, and it's very weird. And it has to be that they were played with. But we'll have a video coming out on that eventually, and a lot of people were like, make sure you track your time and stuff. So that's all being tracked to figure out how much time we're spending when we're sorting that out and stuff. So
what did we figure it out to be per bag?
Well, it was roughly an hour per pound. Now, most likely, that was only the first pound.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and a half for, well, yeah, it was like an hour and a half for 2 pounds. So 45 minutes per pound. But it can probably go lower than that because you were deciding how to categorize stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So once you figured out that, I feel like it went quicker.
More quickly.
Went more quickly, sure. So, yeah, it's taking a while, but it should, I would imagine, speed up much more.
All right, Ben T asks, would you guys buy the advent calendars to part out if the part out was worth it?
Probably, yeah. A lot of people do purchase advent calendars, I think, for BrickLink. The problem is finding the part out value being worth it. From what I've looked at, I haven't found many, or any maybe, that have parted out for the right price that we're looking for. But also, you don't always need to part out the advent calendar in terms of pieces. You can part it out in terms of like each day or each build. So I think, you know, they have however many days or whatever. And some of them, you can just sell the builds like in the bag brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And people will buy just certain builds out of each advent calendar, which is cool. So that might be more worth it than doing the entire advent calendar piece by piece. I don't know if that's what you're asking, but I do know a lot of sellers do it that way.
Nin Jordan wants to ask if one of our motivations for eventually wanting to get into used is that we don't think we can expand fast enough or get to the store size that we want with new.
Probably. Yeah. I think the biggest thing with going to used is it looks like our sales are going to go up significantly. Maybe not the numbers, but the amount of sales we get, only because we're able to increase our lot count by so much. So I think that's actually the main motivation, is we're realizing that, you know, at 150,000 parts, we still only have 3,000 lots. Now, Chris from the Great Brick Lab has, I think, 19,000 lots or something, and he has less than 200,000 parts. So similar in terms of piece count, but a crazy number more of like lots. So that's why I think we're heading towards or looking in the direction of possibly going to the used, because we can get our lot count up, which in turn brings more people to our store, which in turn makes more money. Which I guess does help us expand at a different rate. So I still do like the idea of getting to 1 million parts. That was the initial goal very early on, and it's kind of still continuing to be that direction. We're hoping for 200,000 at the end of October. We'll see if we can hit that or not. We were hoping for more in September, but it sounds so easy. We only need to add 50,000 parts. The problem is when you add those 50,000 parts, 10,000 of those don't count because you just sold 10,000 parts that month. So it's like, okay, we actually need to add 60,000 parts, which is like, okay, now we gotta add more, and as you get bigger, people buy more, which is a good thing, but
yeah,
it makes it harder to grow.
Ben T says I bought 15 of the city ones at a 3.5 times when parted out as minifig parts, rather than whole minifigs.
Oh.
Surprised that they're around 400 parts each for $16 or 16 euros or pounds. Money.
Something we haven't done, and we said it last time too. We need to go to Walmart and just check.
Yeah. It's been a while.
But around us, there really isn't much clearance. You know, we're in a densely populated area. There's a lot of Walmarts within an hour distance of us, and I mean like a lot of Walmarts. So things don't go on clearance here as often as other places, unfortunately, like more rural places and stuff. It's unfortunate, but like I guess it is what it is.
We had kind of already answered this, but Ben T asks, do you have a goal in terms of store size / direction?
Size, yeah, we initially early on we set that goal of 100,000 or sorry, a million pieces. I don't know that we expected to want to do used. I don't know.
I think that up until recently we had always thought that used was not as profitable, but I think we have started to change our tune on that.
Yeah, seeing other stores and seeing how successful people can be, I think changed that. I guess the question for us on used is it just like it takes so much more time to sort through used than it does to part something out. But we're testing it used. It's not really used parts, but with the Legoland bags. So those are essentially a test of how much time does it take to sort these out. You know, is it worth it and all that kind of stuff. And we've talked about, and I won't mention it yet, but we had a discussion the other day as to thoughts in terms of moving in the used direction, what we would do, and how we would shift slightly our model of the direction we're going, but not completely stop with the new. So we talked about that the other day, and that'll... I personally think that might be the best direction to go. But we'll figure that out when we get there, obviously.
Steam Brick says, just built the Horizon Express, feeling the train mood.
Yeah, that's a train I don't have. That's a pretty cool train as well, though. There's very few LEGO trains I don't want. Hogwarts, or not Hogwarts, what's that train called?
Hogwarts Express?
Hogwarts Express, it is. Okay, yeah. That's the only one I personally, like, look at and just have no desire to purchase. And I think it's just because I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. But the Horizon, yeah, pretty cool. What else is there? Like, I like the LEGO, like, cargo trains and passenger trains and stuff, but they're not... To me, they're not like show pieces. They're more play pieces. The Horizon looks like it's a showpiece. You know, the Crocodile looks show. It literally is on a stand and everything. The Maersk train, in my opinion, looks like a showpiece just because of the way it's built and stuff. It's just like really intricately pieced together. So, but yeah, I've been in the train mood now for like 2 months. Once I saw this guy come out, I was so excited for this, and so many people were like, "No, it's ugly." And I was like, "No, it's so cool."
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I think it looks great, too.
I think we should go on vacation and ride the real one.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool, actually.
I want to use all the BrickLink money.
I don't know if it's a passenger train, though.
Oh, I have
Does anyone know if the Crocodile Locomotive in... Is it Switzerland or Sweden?
I think it's Switzerland.
Switzerland, if it's a passenger train engine or if it is a cargo train. I'm going to go with cargo, actually.
It's got windows.
That's for... No, this is the engine. People go... Like, 2 engineers go in there.
No.
Okay.
Ben T says, I'm 58th out of 1,077 UK stores in terms of part count.
Nice.
Trying to get to top 50 this year. And 84th for lot count.
Nice. Yeah, we are like 1/1,000,000th for lot count for sure. Part count, I don't know. Actually, I haven't... Can you guys send links in the chat? Probably not. But I don't know the link to check the part or the lot count. Chris from Great Brick Lab one day was checking his... He's like ranked, I think, what do you say, 5th or 6th maybe? 8th, 9th? I don't know. He's very high up there in terms of lot count for the United States. And I'm really curious where we are for piece count. I know there's a lot of stores that are much, much bigger than us, but I'm just curious, like, where we float in that. For lot count, I'm sure we're very low, just because we only have 3,000 lots. I wonder if we should start setting lot goals as opposed to piece goals.
I think that's probably a good idea. How about 1 million lots?
1 million lots. Are there even 1 million unique LEGO pieces?
Counting all colors?
Yeah.
Probably. If we count things that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I think 1 million lots might be a little unreachable. We could never sell anything.
I made a mistake.
What did you do? Oh, you forgot a piece.
It's quite a noticeable piece.
Okay, hold on. Ben, I think just sent me the link to the page. BrickLink find your store results. Okay. So this is for stores with all items for sale. Additional search specified.
Maybe is there a way that you can
search? So
this
is lots.
I was gonna say, is there a way you can search only for stores that have new? Well, I guess we have a couple used.
We do have a few used things, yeah, very few. We have some minifigs and stuff. Hold on, I don't know what this is sorted by. It's sorted by lots.
Well, there's your answer.
So the biggest one, Bulk Brick Bank, has 29,255 lots on it. Or in that store. With 630,000 items. Lucky Ed's Good Old Bricks has 24,000 lots with 1.4 million items. That's personally where I'd like to head towards. High piece count and high lot count. Because then someone can come to your store and get, like, I don't know. That's what I want to do. I don't know if that's really the best way to go, or if we should just focus on lot count, but, like...
The ideal is probably a happy medium.
Yeah. So Ben said 664th on the lot count for you guys out of 3,633 stores. Yeah, so we're pretty low in terms of lot count. What about piece count? I know we're nowhere near the top, but we're probably higher than lot count, I would imagine. I'm almost done with my train here, actually. This is
Reimer asks, I found an axle pin in black while sorting Technic Lego, but I can't find it on BrickLink. Why is it not on BrickLink? Because a black axle piece should be on BrickLink.
Well, it depends what the length of the axle is. So, like, measure how many studs wide it is. And then, like, if it's 3 studs, you do axle 3L, I believe. Or 3L axle or whatever when you search. Make sure it's the right length. Yeah, other than that, I wouldn't know. 237 out of 3,633 on part count. So that's pretty good. If we could get up to... We'd have to see where we are and what other people are on that list. But yeah. That's not... Like, it's not good. It's not on the first page of that for sure. But that's much better than lot count. But we need to get our lot counts up for sure.
Yeah, I think that should be a goal.
Here's the thing. If it's an axle, though, I'm talking about the axle again. I guarantee... An axle pin. Okay, if it's a small pin... Yeah, it's on BrickLink for sure. Maybe it's not called an axle pin. Oh, I don't know. Here's what I would do. Go into a set that you know that piece is in. Now, what I would do is, if you know that piece is in X set, find that set, click the piece or part guide, you scroll through, you find that piece, and then you can find the part number from there. That's actually really helpful. It's maybe not the most efficient way to find everything, but it does help a lot when it comes to, like, trying to figure out what piece is in what set. If you know for a fact, and I guess this has more knowledge of, like, just the Lego builds behind as well, but if you know what set it's in, it's a great way to find the piece.
Set, yeah.
Are you on your last bag? You have one more bag still.
I have one more bag. Are you
nice.
Are you almost done?
I am almost done.
Okay.
Print out the Technic ruler. You can find it online. I did not know there was a Technic ruler. That's kind of cool. Interesting. But yeah, if it's an axle pin or an axle like this really small one, I don't think they made multiple types of those. Unless it's not Lego maybe that you have and you're looking for something that's not Lego and you're trying to find something that matches, but I would assume it's Lego.
Especially if it's Technic.
Right.
There's not very many Technic copies.
Right. I don't think there's a ton of things actually that do anything like that. Unless it's what were those other ones called that you build the roller coasters and stuff with?
It's not one of those.
Connects?
Those are like metal.
No, connects.
Yeah,
it could be a
metal
Connect.
and with plastic interlocking.
No.
Oh.
If it's a Connects piece, it'll have like little nubs at the end of it. In that case, it's not Lego, but it might look like an axle in the middle. I don't know. That axle has to be on there, I promise. I don't promise, actually. It could not be, but it should be.
If you are in the Discord, okay. Ben says, Reimer, Ben says if you're in the Discord, post a photo.
That's true.
If you want to join our Discord, you can check the description of this video, and or of any video, and there should be a link.
Yep. Is that the person? Ravelino? Someone just joined our Discord. If that's you, sweet.
Welcome.
Okay. Ben just sent me the Technic ruler too. There are so many resources online that I just like don't even think to look up because like, who would think there's a Technic ruler? Like, yeah, but like there is. That's awesome. So I think what I might do after this is look up that adjustment or that like modification, yeah, to see if there's a. Because I thought someone did it with just the parts that were in the set, but it doesn't look like it. So I wonder if we have some in our store that I could steal from and fill in those little gaps there. If so, definitely doing that. Did I tell you I found your piece the other day? That was you were missing?
The gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know where it goes though.
Oh no, we took one out of the store, remember?
Oh right.
Yeah.
Did you put it back?
No.
Oh.
Wait, a lot of work sounds worth. Means I gotta find the piece in the inventory.
Okay, where did these lightsaber? Oh, it's possible that it's extra, I guess.
What is it?
Are there ever extra ever extra lightsaber hilts?
Maybe, but probably not two.
Well, no, this would be Palpatine's.
Oh.
I assume. Because they were gold, I was expecting I was going to use them because I didn't actually look at how to build them.
There's probably one extra one. I think that's a normal thing. I guess, do you guys know if the little lightsaber or the 4L bars are supposed to be extra? There's supposed to be one extra one?
Okay, I think that there is supposed to be
It does seem like they are.
Yeah.
Because it's a relatively small piece.
Oh, Clips and Tile says, no, that's me for joining the Discord.
Well, welcome to the Discord.
Cynthia Wynn says, like learning about the part number on the pieces. My used sorting went much faster after finding that out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the part numbers on pieces is great. Because, like, the thing is, some of them are just so, like, there's the little minifig stands, right? They're, like, 3x4 with, like, the middle has 4 studs, but the 2 sides have no studs. So it's very much along the lines of something I would consider to be a plate, because it has studs, but it's actually a tile. So if you search 3x4 plate, it's not going to come up. But if you search 3x4 tile, it'll come up. So it's like that part number is super helpful, because some of the way things are categorized and named on BrickLink make absolutely 0 sense. And we found that to be the case, especially when I was going through and doing the minifig heads. And the torsos and stuff. Like, so many of the things that you would search to figure out what this figure is. Oh, gosh, I need to not hold that while I'm doing it. So many things you would look up are just like you can't look that up because then it doesn't return any results. I've said this since the very beginning. I am not a fan of the search feature on BrickLink.
Clips and Tiles says that he has that set. Which one are you talking about? The Crocodile
the train or
the Star Wars one?
Yeah. Oh no. I built this one wrong.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, it's easy.
There is a hair. I'm going to refuse to accept that as mine.
Did it come out of the bag?
Yep, absolutely. It's a Lego
Someone from the Lego
hair.
factory.
I wonder if that ever, like, actually happens.
I don't know.
I imagine how often they actually have an incorrect piece.
I don't think it's very often. Because it's all weighed by machines and stuff, so, like...
Yeah.
How often does a machine mess up? And if it does mess up, I think it messes everyone's up.
Probably.
There we go. That should be built to code now, or to spec, to the instructions. Okay.
It's a real train now.
Yep, it's a real train.
The Star Wars Final Duel. Sadly, the Crocodile is very limited here, so I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. Understandable. You got it the day it came out, didn't you?
I did. When I woke up that morning, yeah, I think it released at midnight, technically. I don't know what time zone it released at midnight, but it released at midnight. When I woke up that morning, probably like 8 a.m. or something, I got on the computer real quick, and I went to order, and it was already on back order. But I got it, and it took a few weeks to get here. Maybe more than a few weeks. Probably like 5-6 weeks or something. But I finally did get it. But was it really limited? I imagine you're not in the U.S. Where do you live, or where are you located? What was the
If you don't mind sharing. You sometimes just ask that to random people, and
right. If you don't mind sharing, of course. What was the thing? Oh, dang it! Oh, that we built, or I built, or you built that was like limited. They didn't have it in that country. Do you remember what that was? I think we were talking about it last time. And one of the people who was watching was talking about something that was not available in that country.
And then they bought a bunch of it.
And it was North America only, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was that the Bespin Duel? Or the
it was the Bespin Duel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that one, I guess, isn't available in other countries.
Clips and Tiles says that he parted it out. The Star Wars Final Duel.
Oh, nice. Wonder if it has a good part out value. Though I found, at least from what I've seen, with a lot of the Star Wars sets, the part out values are not great because they cost so much because it's owned by Disney and like all that stuff. So it doesn't seem like it might not.
He says that he got it for the Vader minifig.
Well, then, okay, yeah, at that point.
He might as well just part it out.
Right, yeah. Right. 100% it's worth it then. Gosh, dang it.
What'd you do?
So every time I go to squeeze something on, I pop these up. It's terrible. You have to build this one flat on the table.
Located in the Netherlands.
Okay. I would say if you could get your hands on this set, it is a really cool set in my opinion. So far, from what I've built, which is pretty much the entire thing now.
These are painful.
The only thing I'm gonna... Oh, yeah.
Do 19 of them.
Rip. The only thing I'm gonna say I don't like about this, and not a huge deal, is these gaps here. I wonder if you can... Oh, yeah, you can totally see it on camera. There is a gap right here between the front and the middle and what will be the back or the front, whatever.
But isn't that how it is on a train?
Yes, but you can't see through that gap. So I'm gonna fix that for sure. And there is a way to fix that. I probably have to steal pieces from our store, if we even have the pieces. I'm not sure that we have them all. Hopefully we do. We should. I don't know. Because what I've seen is it's the 1x2 cheese slope pieces. I don't know what they're called, like the 2/3 slope. And somehow that goes on the back here, and it faces some. I don't know. I have to look it up again.
Ben Teets has smiley face. You told me to read everything.
I don't remember what that was for, or was there something?
We were talking about the Technic ruler.
Technic ruler, yeah. Is that how
God, these pieces are so sweaty.
I know. Mine too. It's kind of sad. Correction, very sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I built this one the same way. There is still a little bit of a gap underneath this gray into the bottom, the wheelbase part of it. So that is, I guess, how it's supposed to be. It's not too bad when it's on the stand. You actually don't see it as much as I thought you would. There's minifigs standing on the track. That's why. But it looks like we're pretty much done here. think I'm going to look up that modification, see if it's a simple thing.
Clips and Tiles says you can modify it very easily with some snot bricks and indeed the 1x2 cheese slope.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah, let me look that up real quick, see what pieces I need, and see if we have them in our store. Oh, wait, actually, there might be more to this. Nope, no more. Just tells you how to add the power-up interior functions.
Well, I'm not done.
I know. I'm going to look up the modification
Here,
now.
You can do something for me.
Because if United Parts is a new patron. I don't know if you're here, United Parts. Oh, wait a second. Is that Ben? That might be Ben. Thank you for your patronage to our store. Or to our YouTube channel. What are you doing?
Helping.
No,
you're going to help me.
No, I'm helping myself.
2, 6, 8.
LEGO Crocodile Locomotive. Locomotive.
Enjoy.
Modification? Modification, maybe? Gap closure? I don't know what to call it.
That was Ben. Supported the Patreon.
That was Ben. Thank you, Ben, so much. Welcome to the Patreon. There will be a video, like I said, coming out really, really soon, and you'll see the whole garage done before everyone else sees it. And I'll talk about some other stuff in there as well. But thank you. We appreciate that a lot.
Evan, your chore's not done.
What's my chore?
These.
Fine. I won't do my modification today because...
No.
Which way does it go? This one?
Yep.
So what just happened was I said, which way does it go? This way. He said, yep. And he didn't even look at which way I was doing it. I'm going to do them all backwards.
Please don't. Okay, this is the only sized axle and it doesn't work.
What? I don't
It's
even know
too
what
tall.
It means too tall.
This is supposed to be
it's
flush.
supposed to go down?
But it's the only one. Wait, there is a hole here. Are they misaligned somehow? But that shouldn't happen.
It's supposed to go all the way down?
Yeah, it's supposed to be flush. Well, almost. No, it's supposed to be flush.
There you go.
I can't build my Legos by myself.
No, Paul needs help.
Ben says, looking forward to it. We'll have to scroll back through in a bit to take a look at what's on there.
Ah.
Where does this go?
I don't know, Paul. Does this have to go down too?
Yeah.
God.
I wasn't asking you.
You literally can't build your
You're
Lego
mean.
here.
Stop being mean.
Okay, I'll stop being mean. I'm sorry. There you go.
Are you done being mean?
Yeah, I'm done being mean.
Okay, good.
Be nice now. What time is it? 5:30. So this stream's about an hour and a half ish. Probably about hour 45. Not bad. That's a good length, I think, actually.
Yeah.
We found that if we go longer, a lot of people end up leaving. We get like...
Which is totally understandable.
8 to 10 people at the very end of this. You didn't give me one.
You're missing one?
Yep. Unless this one's extra. How many are there supposed to be in here? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Why would you... We're now building a set together.
Yep. It's the dream.
It actually is difficult to build
Sets
a Lego
together.
set together, right? That's what I found.
Just
it's
wait
really...
until one day I just decide to impulse purchase the UCS Millennium Falcon.
Right, but that has to be done in like shifts. I don't think that's like... It's
True.
still difficult to do it actually together.
I saw it in person for the first time at the Lego store.
That was the first time you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
You said it was 3 feet in diameter.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you
but
did.
it is.
That was not 3 feet in diameter. Absolutely not.
Google it. Is it not? I'll look it up.
It's probably 1.5 feet.
It's much bigger than that.
If that's 3 feet, then that's very sad. Because it should be half as tall as I am.
Does anyone know the diameter of the UCS Millennium Falcon? It is 22 inches wide, 33 inches tall, or 33 inches long, 8 inches tall. So it's not 3 feet. It is... If the circular part of it's about 2 feet. The circle.
Okay.
It's still big.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
I don't think I told you 3 feet.
So you buy it, right?
Right.
And then you realize that it doesn't have a completely detailed inside. So then you have to spend all the money on the MOCs.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh,
it only has some parts
that.
of it that are completely detailed. So then you have to spend money on the additions in order to buy the modulars from the websites.
LEGO Crocodile Locomotive mod. No gap. That's what I want. No gap.
Did you finish? Yes, you did finish your chore.
I did, and I got an extra piece for you somehow. It looks perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, flawless.
Thank you.
I will give you like a C.
Perfect.
I expect above perfection.
Okay, so I guess I can only find a video. I guess I'll watch the Jang Bricks.
Congrats for 2,000 subs from NetBricks.
Thank you, NetBricks. Yeah, we hit 2,000 recently. Really cool. We're doing something for 3, but probably nothing crazy for 2.
He is looking up the modification to make his train look good.
Yeah, I am currently trying to figure out the modification. So
where do you think you're going to put this?
I don't know, but this is a really great display piece in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do see the modification. And it's actually very simple. I just need to see if we have those parts. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, there's actually quite a few pieces I need to take off of here.
I don't speak German. Sorry.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to go check our store inventory real quick.
At least it looks German to me. It could just... You know, I'm probably just being stupid and it's actually in plain English and I'm just not able to understand it.
Who's it from?
NetBricks. You built the 10277 last week. Congratulations. I don't actually... Evan, do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's this train.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know your build's numbers. It is German. He said Jang has that fix. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying right now.
You know, I used to speak German a long time ago. All my relatives are from Germany, and I grew up with a lot of them here in the United States. But they all moved when I was like 3, and nobody else except my grandparents and aunts and uncles and etc. spoke German, and so I just kind of forgot it because it wasn't used at home. Very sad.
Okay, so it looks like I do probably have the parts to do this, so I'm going to modify this train.
Good morning, Clips and Tiles. It is not morning for us, but I hope you are having a good morning. What if we just started greeting people with good morning, no matter the time? I think that'd be fun.
Okay, everyone, I'm extremely... You know what? Never mind. Someone watching knows what just happened. I'll tell you later. It's exciting news, though. I'm actually not going to say it. It's for a video. It's for a release thing. But exciting news just happened. But don't say anything.
I don't know what it is either.
Good.
Or if I look...
You'll know. You'll know if you think about it. Just don't think about it. Or don't say anything.
Okay. For a video?
Just for a lot of stuff.
Okay. Is it the thing that you were doing over email? quite a while ago. The email thing.
I actually don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Guess I don't have any idea what's going on.
No, you do. Just don't say anything. Please.
Okay. I won't. I won't. I have actually been to Germany, NetBricks. A long time ago, when I was very little. But I have wanted to go back. I haven't actually talked to any of my relatives there since I went. So it would be good to go back and re-meet the family. I believe I have an uncle named Wolfgang who owns a sheep farm.
Sheep?
Yes, sheep.
That's cool.
And I think it would be kind of cool to be a farmhand for like a couple weeks. But only a couple weeks, because after that I feel like I would no longer enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have some parts. At least based on this picture I do. I didn't watch the video, I'm just going off of an image. Or I paused the video. It takes apart now. Dang it. Though, yeah, no, this looks good. I gotta finish this before you finish.
Don't worry, I still have
Actually, I gotta take a lot
amount of parts.
This off. Kind of unfortunate.
Maybe you should have looked it up first.
Yeah, maybe. That's okay. I can make this work.
Right now I'm parting out 11011, 12 of them.
11011, that's a big one.
Yeah. Go 150,000 parts. Wait, oh, going up to 150,000 parts.
Nice.
Okay, congratulations. That's
awesome.
saying you were parting out 150,000 parts. And I was like...
One, that doesn't add up. And
No.
two, that's ridiculous.
And he likes our content. Very nice stuff.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Alright, I think... Oh, no, I missed a piece. Hold on, though. Let me check this first. Hold on. What is used here? Just a little one by one.
Hey Paul, next time you go, you should do a city trip between Essen, Oberhausen, and Dusseldorf. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like I said, it's been a long time, but that's what feels like the right way to pronounce it. Maybe.
Okay. I think I have the pieces now.
German people in my LEGO groups are referencing our okay. NetBrick says, German people in my LEGO groups are referencing your content on YouTube because it is so nice.
Really?
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah. It is interesting to see how, like, worldwide, like, not to say that we've grown worldwide, that's not what, but, like, in a way we have in terms of, like...
There's a lot of people
lots
from a
of
lot
people
of different
from
places.
everywhere watch, which is very cool. Dang it, I forgot another piece. Ah. Alright, hopefully you have little one-by-one plates. And we'll find out.
Okay, almost done here.
No, you can't be done. I'm not done.
Okay, I'll slow down.
Okay, good.
Slowly. Ben T asks if we have all the parts for the modification.
Maybe.
Evan says maybe.
Possibly not.
Possibly not.
Oh no.
You don't have a part?
Oh wait, hold on. So I'm very disappointed to say that I need three more 1x1 reddish brown plates.
Table.
They're not there. There's no reddish brown. Did you find reddish brown on there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The 1x1s?
Yeah.
Nope, no reddish brown.
No?
No.
Is it a different brown?
That's the dark tan.
Oh. I swear I did some.
I don't think so. So yeah, it looks like I need three more 1x1 reddish brown plates.
How unfortunate.
Super unfortunate. Like, actually very unfortunate.
Are you just gonna bag it and...
I'm just gonna give up. Wait a second. False alarm. False alarm. I can fix this with a 1x2. Which I happen to have a couple extras of. Okay, we got it, guys.
Congratulations.
We did it. Modification. Not fantastic, not gonna lie, it's not the best, but like it does look better, I think. And it'll give us some extra pieces. Though I did have to take parts out of our inventory. Okay. And bammy wham. Here's one
Bammy
side.
wham?
So essentially what's the best way to do that?
You getting creative?
Okay, hold on. I see why he put it below.
You can't improve on jank bricks. That's heresy.
No. He put it below, and I figured it'd be easier to just not put it below because it'd be quicker. But I see why he did it now. Ooh, okay. Dang it. It's a lot more taken apart. Like a lot more taken apart. So this is my extra stuff for this side of it. Should have a very easy fix. Did you have all the parts? Yeah, I had all the parts. Should be an easy fix. I think I already answered that.
Yeah.
But I've made it difficult on myself because
he decided to try and
I decided to try it my own way. And don't do that. Just follow the instructions. But I'm also going off an image. Well, actually, it's just a paused YouTube video. It's not really the best reference image, so. But I think this will all work out. I'm super excited for this train, though. Like, this is an awesome set, in my opinion.
Opinion's wrong.
My opinion is not wrong, Paul.
Okay.
But maybe. Maybe I did something else wrong.
Okay, both doors are now in. This is almost done. You know, I think that maybe having a... No, because it would shoot the rest of the garage. Having like a camera right here or right there, so that... Because we always have it...
Close-ups? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I was trying to talk. Okay, I've now just made more of a mess, I think, than it was maybe worth, but... It's gonna look good, and that's the plan. So essentially, this needs to be placed not on the bottom.
The Lego designer for that locomotive is the same guy who did the Fiat 500.
Okay, I don't have the Fiat. It's not a set I've built.
Is that the one that?
That's the one that Kaylee got.
Okay.
Actually, so Kaylee has the Fiat.
I actually have it right here.
Yeah, you can show the box if you want. Maybe.
We'll see.
Designed by North American who moved to Denmark. That's cool. But yeah, this is the Fiat. Kaylee has that. That's hers.
It's actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool set.
I assume she decided not to return it?
Nope, she's gonna build it. That's why it's here.
Good.
That's why she gave you her little poly bag. Or the little
the
thing, yeah. Okay.
Personal question, what is your favorite set and why? We've answered this so many times.
It's a hard question every single time. But
yeah, I think our answer changes every single time.
It does change. I'm going to go with still consistent with my last answer, most likely. The LEGO Maersk train, probably still my favorite set. This one's really cool. I love this engine train, but it doesn't come with any cars or anything, so it's not Ah, but it comes with this nice stand. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Maersk train still. Consistent with that. I love that blue and everything. It looks really nice.
For me, it is the Sand Crawler. I forgot actually which year it is, but it's the one I own.
Is it the 2005 UCS one?
No, I was older than 5. It was the one that could have come with the Golden C-3PO.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Fidel says, sup.
Welcome, Fidel, to the stream. We're almost done here. I am modifying the last of my... Oh, you're done. You should show it off.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
To the best of your ability.
However, I have these 2 extra pieces here.
Ah, those are not...
These are supposed to go somewhere. Huh. Okay.
Alright, I have completed the modification to one of the 2. You can see here a little bit, there's more rounded corners here. Pretty cool, though. This pin came out. So I'm going to put it on, and we'll see how much this gap actually closed up. Obviously, if you look from the top, there'll still be a decent gap, but I'm thinking from the bottom, or from the sides. Ah, that is nice. That's pretty nice. Now, I'm curious if this still rotates nicely. Oh, it does. Okay. So this could still run with this modification, which I guess makes sense. But yeah, there's that modification there. I'm wondering if I could fill in the top of this as well. Might try that in the future as well, but I'll finish the modification on this side, and then I think that's it, pretty much.
Actual question from Ben.
Mm-hmm.
What labels do you guys use for the drawer/barcodes?
They are Avery labels. If you go to... They might not be in the description of this video. Some of the items we use are in the description of our stuff. Let me write it down real quick. Or, you know what? I will send it to you right when we're done with this stream. I'll send you... But they're Avery labels. Oh, actually, I can get them for you.
I'll show this off in just 1 second. I realized where a part goes. Come on, stupid bag. I don't want to pour out all of these tiny little parts. There we go. Okay, so we have here, I will put it right there, the Death Star Final Duel. And I knocked over one of my guys. Okay, so it comes with Vader. I got to position my figs.
Very slow show off.
Okay, you know what? I'll just expand it, and then everyone can see.
I'll move my stuff away.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I think. Yep. So it comes with the new Vader, which has a detachable mask where the rebreather stays. I know you guys can't really see because we don't have a zoom, but yeah. The rebreather stays, and then the mask goes on top.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
And then we have Palpatine here, who comes with some lightning, as well as a lightsaber with a gold hilt. And I will stick him where he belongs. I do like a little design feature that they did is there is actually a little space for the cape so that it stays appropriate looking. And then we also have Luke.
Is he just a normal Luke?
He is Luke without his hand. So we have like kind of 3 different areas here. Well, I guess 4 if you count this first area. So the doors down here open up into Palpatine's main area. However, something that else is it can expand even further like that. So something that I kind of like about this set is how collapsible it is. I like display sets, and there aren't too many display sets that are collapsible like this. Most of them are play sets. But I feel like this is kind of a good mixture between a play set and a display set. overall. Let's see, what else is there really to say? I think it will look great on a cubby, which is kind of what I wanted. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Are you done?
No, keep going. I'm not done yet.
Okay. The back windows are all capable of opening. So that if necessary, somebody can escape. There is a little bit over here that I gotta move it, right? And so this can fall. Yeah. Let's see. What's the advantages / disadvantages to the barcode system? Well, I can't really think of any disadvantages other than you have to have barcodes. Basically, it allows you to know where everything is, and you don't have to worry about mistyping anything. You just scan the barcode, and it inputs it for you, so there's very little chance of error.
Yeah, that's the biggest advantage, is the lack of error. Some people, I personally think it's quicker for when we input pieces to scan a barcode and it autofills stuff instead of us having to type something in. Other people have commented on our barcode video and said that they don't think that's quicker. They think it's much faster for them to type it. So speed maybe is a question if it's quicker, but for us, for sure, it not eliminates 100%, but reduces the possibility of errors in our inventory. You know, it's very unlikely I'm going to type in, or it's very possible I could type in the wrong number. It's very unlikely the barcode's going to type in the wrong number. It's not going to, actually.
It has happened once.
If we scan the wrong barcode and stuff, too. Yeah. So, yeah, there's always that possibility, but it is a lot more. These are the labels we use. They're Avery. They are easy peel return address labels. Number 5267. So if you go to avery.com or just search Avery 5267, this will come up. But these come in packs of 2,000, I believe. And I want to say it's like $10 on Amazon or less than that, actually, for 2,000 labels. And we use 2 labels per drawer, technically, because we have one on the front with the number and one on the back with the barcode. I love the barcode, personally. I think it helps significantly in speeding things up. It definitely makes it quicker when we consolidate drawers together. So, for example, if we have half a drawer and half a drawer, instead of putting them on the wall half empty, we can put this half a drawer in this other half. And, you know, you scan, it'll go to the next page, you scan, you're done. It's, like, really quick. So that's nice.
Let's see, we have a bunch of questions. We had already talked about this, but I believe it was NetBricks who asked, because you have just about 3,000 lots, don't you think more lots would be better? Yes, that was kind of a mistake 100%. That we had made early on, and assuming that more pieces would be better. And we are working on improving that right now. Yeah,
we now understand that the lot number is
very important,
possibly more important than the piece count.
Yeah.
So yes, we are now expanding lot-wise.
Yeah, and if you're starting a store, highly recommend that you focus on lot count.
Yeah.
Let's see. Clips and Tiles says, I like how the new Final Duel has these stoppers so it stays at a nice angle. I agree. That would be these little things here, which are slightly adjustable.
Interesting.
And then, do you have that many traffic on your Do you have a lot of traffic on BrickLink because of YouTube? Or do you do something else that might explain your success? Personally, I think YouTube has been a great marketing tool. Yeah. There's really no way to directly measure that, but we do see a lot of names buying from our store who are also our subscribers. So,
right, yeah, and a lot of orders that come in that are just like, thanks for your YouTube channel, love watching it. So I know that for sure YouTube has definitely helped our BrickLink store expand and grow and, you know, make more money, obviously, in the end.
And something else is the kind of I guess soft help that it has given us in terms of allowing us to have opportunities that maybe a different seller wouldn't have, because there are a lot of people in this community that are very friendly with us and want to help us that otherwise might not know that we exist.
That's very true. Yeah.
Like, you know, Chris is great. We talk occasionally.
Yeah, Chris from the Great Brick Lab is awesome.
And other stuff like that, and everyone has been a huge help, and I don't think that would have happened without YouTube.
Yeah. That's true. Very true.
Ben T asks, how does the barcode entering work with BrickStock/BrickLink, like auto-entering? Can you just scan one after another, or do you have to scan, then move your mouse to the next box, and then scan again?
At the moment, yes, it is scan move your mouse to the next box, scan. Now, what we're... I'm needing it for forever now. Essentially, what you can do is you scan, and ours is set to hit tab, so it goes to the next field. We then have to hit tab like 13 more times, and then we are in the new remark field. So what Kyle's...
It does that automatically now.
What do you mean? No, I know. But
okay.
It doesn't go to the new remark yet. The next field.
Yeah, when I was doing the Batman, it did. You should scan again.
Really?
He might have done it and just not told us.
Oh, okay. So, no, by default, it does not go to the next field. You do have to move your mouse and click. With a program that was custom created, we are able to
do that.
Scan the remark, it goes to the next one automatically. Scan the remark, goes to the next one automatically.
And we have 2 barcodes. We have one that we use for consolidation. I know I'm pointing and it doesn't mean anything to you guys, but we have 2. One for consolidation, 2 scanners, one for consolidation, and one for consolidation and one for adding parts. And the consolidation one is set to hit enter, and we use that for searching, and that's fantastic. The consolidation one, I guess now it works, well, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben says I assume you'll see our... We just answered that question, but I assume you'll see our response just because of lag.
Yeah. Actually, Ben, what you might be able to do, I'm not entirely sure, is create just one barcode that is just 14 tabs written into that barcode. I don't know if that's something you can have in a barcode if it sees the tab itself as a character, I guess. But if that is the case, you could have... So when you scan the drawer, you scan this other one, it jumps to the next one. Scan the drawer, scan the other one. Scan, like, back and forth. And that might speed it up, and you won't have to click then. I wonder if that would work. We'd have to try that. I'm not entirely sure, but possibly.
Toby Dudenhofer says, I saw a barcode scanner on Amazon that had a wireless mouse built in. I think it was like $60 or something.
Interesting.
That's actually kind of
yeah, ours is, or brand new, ours, I want to say is like 50-ish. We didn't buy either of the ones we have brand new. Bought them used. One of them was $9 and the other was $25 when we got it. But they both work perfectly. I personally like having the handheld, like, almost like the normal barcode scanner that you would see in like the store or something that... Really?
I'm creating an abomination. Okay.
I'm a fan of that. Some people, like, I know Brick likes the smaller ones, where he's got this little square and he has like a button on top he pushes and he scans it. I like the kind of the trigger and stuff, but it's honestly your preference. I'm curious about the mouse built into it, though. That's interesting. All right, well, it seems like we're pretty much done since Paul is invading his Star Wars thing with crabs and cats and emus, so... All right, I think that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I did finish the little modification here. You can see there's no more gap. You don't see the gap in there, which is pretty awesome. I love this set. I think it's fantastic. If you don't have this, totally would suggest getting this set. Really, really cool. As always, if you like this, it really helps us if you give the stream a thumbs up. If you have any questions after the fact, you can, of course, put them in the comment section of this or any other video.
Check out our Patreon and Discord.
Yeah, if you're not part of our Discord yet, Discord's really awesome, actually. It's really fun to see everyone there and stuff. Something I didn't want in the beginning. Paul was like, we need to have a Discord. It's actually really cool, and it's totally worth the 0 effort I put in.
Yeah.
The extra effort I didn't have to put in. Totally awesome. So go join our Discord, and if you're not part of our Patreon, we got one new patron tonight. Ben, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next stream.
And
yeah,
goodbye.
Have a good rest of your day. Cool. Good chat.